What is going on, everybody? I hit the buttons in the wrong sequence, but we're good. We're here, we're good. Got more 2K25 action tonight. Big thing today being, well, I guess first thing they put out the developer diary for the course designer, so we put out a video going through that. But bigger thing, I guess, at least for me, as a grinder of the game, we got double XP here, which in a weird twist of events is only up until Thursday morning. Game drops Friday at midnight, so it's gonna be like a 15 or 18 hour, I forget exactly what, maybe 12-hour gap there. So interesting choice to give double XP to the people who paid. Maybe it's in a play to make the people that buy the game on Friday feel like they need to pay to catch up. I don't know. I think you can get through plenty just fine, and I would think that they're probably going to do some double XP events once the game is fully out anyway. So we're going to try and take advantage. We're going to try and play some career, play some ranked tours, see what some of the dailies are, just try and get some good XP, keep leveling our character up. And there you have it. There's the double XP. It goes till 8 a.m. Pacific on February 27th. So yeah, I guess 13 hours until the full game is released from there. But first, I must address 55 months for Mr. Guy doing Guy things. Guy, welcome back. We're not doing a 12-hour stream for double XP. But thank you very, very much for 55 months. I hope you continue to enjoy your faces. Hurt, welcome back. How we doing? Jim and Dana, what's going on? Johnny, happy Tuesday. What up, Map? How's it going, everybody? Hope we're all good. Alright, so let's do some warm-up here with a few shots out on the range. We'll start with the approach practice. I think that'll be a good way for us to get some warm-up swings in. I actually like this because it's not just standing on the range and taking some shots to get into it. We're actually building towards something, getting a little bit of XP for our warm-up. You love them, Jim? Nothing wrong with that. Alright, we're gonna have to try and spin this. I really... 90% power... So... Does the spinner... Hold on. Does the spinner with that much spin come out just crazy short? Okay, I don't know what that swing was. Yeah, let's call it on Duck. Thank you very, very much for 7 streams in a row. Okay, some of it must have to do with the aim that I had. Some of it must have to do... I thought my approach thing was going to be full shots. So this has definitely not been what I expected of it. But yeah, definitely have our swing off the mark just a little bit to start here. Swing is way open. Way, way open. Even with that, still open. So how does the downhill spinner work? Because this is probably still gonna roll quite a way, right? There we go. There we go. Okay. So do we have to do something like this instead? No. How do you get that thing to sit? You have to like play this sort of like fully shaped shot here? On bite. Everything is still just rolling all the way through. I mean, I don't know how much... I want to try that again, because this first off wasn't even like what I thought the approach thing was going to be. What's going on, Rick? Does it want a downslope? Right, but okay. So being on a downslope, that's fine, but I guess what is the shot that it's wanting me to hit? From that distance. Can you backdoor this one? Or is it gonna roll too much? Okay. It's not terrible. It's still going a little bit deep. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Trying to check it up into the hill so that it comes down sideways enough towards the hole. Alright, and then this one, I could definitely play a chip. Chip's not a bad call at all. Alright, push that one. Push open a little bit. Yeah, what's going on, Edward? Alright, over adjustment to the close. Hey, what's going on, Heels? Welcome on in, everybody from Heels stream. We are we're just getting started, just getting warmed up. Doing a little career mode warm-up challenge to get the thumb warmed up. Hope you're all doing well. I enjoyed it until this. I guess. Because it's 38 yards, so like I can't... If you take a flop, you're dead. I don't know what you're supposed to do with this. What's going on, Monk? Eclipicus? How are you doing? Pixel Fusion, how are you doing? Welcome in. One flop miss hit to stay. I mean, that feels like the only thing, because even the spinner on the downslope won't do it. And I feel like if you chip it, it's just gonna carry too much speed. Like, the problem is this slope. You almost have to hit it like here, nice and soft, and have it check. Partial chip reduce the loft. You're gonna run it like crazy. Flop spinner hybrid. The thing is, I can't hit a flop shot to save my life. Now this is a downhill lie with the downhill. Here, let's do a practice swings, because I can't... I can't hit it to save... Can't hit it to save my life. I'm like trying a reverse grip thing here where I like try and take this shot with my right hand, because this is what it looks like if I try and take the shot with my left. It's like too straight still. I can't seem to get it to come across. Try this after doing Colossus and Forza Horizon 5. Your hands were cramping bad, Grams. Yeah, I can't hit the flop shots to save my life right now. Doesn't help that I don't have any boosts on it, but I think even with the boosts, it's rough. Why did I even try? What was the point? Push close, maybe. Too high on the slope. Oh god. See, I think that's too much club then. Whatever. There's a reason why I don't touch the flop shot. There's a very big reason why I don't touch the flop shot. By far my worst. Also, is the 10% boost on top of the double XP, or is the double XP on top of the 10% boost? Because sequencing is important. Also, I'm realizing we're practicing TPC Sawgrass. But you know what? I need more practice swings. Either race or green for now. Been 2 years racing with friends, so you'll wait. I feel like I've always kind of thought if I had the sim racing stuff, I would be super into sim racing. But I can't commit to picking it up. It's a lot of commitment equipment wise. And obviously now with all the new golf, we'll be preoccupied for a while. Oh, I did not play that right enough. Thought I did. Little breaky on us. Get it high enough. And then you gotta commit. Ooh. I don't like how much we've been finding putts on the low side. Like if we find it anywhere, that's where we find it. Totally into sim racing, full gear with the Steam Index for VR. AMS2. Oh wow, that went. What is AMS2? Is that the equipment? Just Horizon 5? Wow, okay, that's a lot of dedication to Horizon 5. I played it a little bit. Had it on Game Pass with some friends, but it's quite a lot of time spent. I'm gonna do a partialed 9-iron here. It's not bad. I just really thought the wind was gonna take us quite a bit more on that. Ooh, get in there. What a putt. What a putt. Automobilista 2. I have not heard of that one. I know that the big ones are like iRacing or Assetto Corsa Competizione. Although I think there's a new AC game. fairly certain, but not like 100%. Oh man, I'm never hitting the perfects all across the board on this hole. But we've definitely gotten better. It's also super weird with no crowd here. Super weird with no crowd. Ah, that broke so much. That broke so much. AC Evo. What's going on, Vetty? Thank you for the follow. Basically, like I said, a Corsa, but with weather. Okay. They would have booed that? I know. I know. It's a good thing they weren't there. It's a very good thing they weren't there. Also, it's weird. Now that we have power, look how far we are. I was always like kicking off the curb of that, up in front of that bunker, and now I can just miss that curb and go straight in this bunker instead. So that's great. Love that for us. Really, really cool. If I had the power pick, I'd be more aggressive. I'm gonna play it a lit. Well, I completely misjudged that. That came out so low. I say power pick, I'd try and fly it, but yeah, that was, yeah, that wasn't it. That right there, wasn't it? Yeah, that's one thing that's lacking in my game. I do not have power pick. How is that a 6.3% overhit? And then it doesn't break the other way. I mean, open face, but all right, not a great finish. We'll take it though. We played well enough. Not how you want to end that, but it's gonna be okay. Gonna be going over the bunker on the right once driver goes to Amethyst next season. I don't even have any fittings on my driver. I don't have any fittings on any of my clubs. Sad you picked Powerhouse for your first character? I mean, you can always make another character. Yeah, there's nothing locking you to it. You get 10 slots. All right, everybody's favorite. TPC Scottsdale. I'm sure so many people skipped over this, but you know what? We're going to play it. We're going to play. Look at that. Now there's a crowd. That's exactly what you want to see. You will when you hit 90. That's fair. That's fair. And say if you regretted the decision early enough, yeah, then you could have taken the route of, you know, changing early, but oh, I pushed it. Oh, that means that I okay. I'm overdoing my swing feel. Heavy rough. I'm gonna leave it at worst short side because we can check a spinner up there. Heavy rough. I think we are gonna have to do this. Yeah, I took more club because I don't know. I thought that heavy rough was gonna eat our shot a little bit more, so I wanted to kind of make sure we had a decent chance of getting to the green. What's going on, Mr. Incredible? Welcome back. Kiddo's doing good. We were a bit grumpy today. I don't know what it was. I mean, he was good some of the time, but we had quite a few tantrums over nothing. I completely underread that. Don't mind the missed power on the rhythm. That was just low. Our putting rhythm was way better yesterday. I'm hoping that we can get into a groove with that today. They want me to 3-wood. Big sticks only. Big sticks only. How old is he? He'll be 2 in a couple of months here. But it was just like the... Not really... I don't even want to... Not even tantrums. I don't even think that's the right word. It was mental breakdowns over nothing, I think, is the better way to describe it. Mental breakdowns over very minor things. That's not how spin works. Glad to see that that part of the physics has not changed. Glad to see that part of the physics has not changed. They are really wanting us. They're really wanting us to take 3-wood off the tee. But you gots to understand. You gots to understand. I've got a driver. I want to use it. 235 yards into your par 5 now. I could take a 4-iron and run it up there. .101 because I was trying to get a little bit more on it. Come on, you gotta go. Ah. I would have had to partial the hybrid a little bit if I wanted to get more rollout from it, which I wasn't really trying to do. I really gotta take this one back. Huge putt. Huge putt from downtown. I heard that, Mr. Incredible, and that's... As fun as that is, that feels like a very arcadey thing to have. You know? That feels like a very arcadey thing to have in the game. Just considering how in 2K23, and I think even in 21 as well, like... Okay, I was like... Fake breaks, there was a little bit of that, but it was also, I pushed that, so... You know, you would get at best, like, a 90% lie. Like, that's so busted. Especially when, like, I don't know, that's just... They do so much stuff in this game that's, like, you know, realistic, that for them to have something like that in is just really, really silly. Does not feel right at all. Spin back a little? Okay. Flew it a little bit long. Flew it a little bit long. That's a nice putt. We'll take it. 4 under through 5. We're striping it so far. We're striping it so far. We found our rhythm. The first couple of swings were pretty rough, but that's why they call them warm-up. Oh, we finally panning over to our rival. What we got, Tom Kim? Don't tell me he's holding it out from fairway bunker. Oh my goodness. That thing looked like it landed in the bunker, but I guess it just missed over the lip. I think in 2K23 career mode, he's making that. I think 2K23 career mode, he's making that. Hey, what's going on, Nick? Welcome back. Okay, landing just left, should kick a little right. Hanging out a little bit more left there. There must have been a touch more wind on it. Okay, we're making some putts. Love to see it. You love to see the putts go in. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one. I still haven't quite gotten a feel for how far, like, your long irons and stuff run out, like bounce and roll out. It's probably gonna be long, right? Give me the first ace. Give me the first ace. I want it. I want the legend ace. That was such a good shot. Ah, well, Tom Kim, he was like second in the last tournament, but he's 1 over par. Nothing to worry about there. What's going on, Marcus? Ears, welcome back. Guy has swag. Swagoo. Oh, but that was just so close to being money. I was hoping it just had that little bit more break to the right. Ooh. We're gonna find fairway. Where's the beer shower? Beer shower's only on 16. So that would have been acing the wrong hole. Can you imagine if they put the beer shower and stuff in? See, this knockdown shot, like, I think that's only going to be useful when there's a lot of wind, so I'm definitely curious how that's going to play out. I'm going to take a touch off of this 7-iron. Try and cut it back off of the slope. A little bit too much distance for what we wanted there. Little drifty down the hill. Nope. Still going to miss it low. Didn't leave it enough outside. It's so tough. You get the downhill putt, and you know it's got a little bit of movement on it. It's just like making sure that you've played it far enough outside. Oh man. All right, but we've built a pretty nice cushion here. All right, a little bit pushy, so pulling a little bit too much in on the backswing. It's a funny thing, I was missing my contact point and stuff as well when we were getting warmed up, but I think there's definitely something to be said for making sure that this backswing feel was right, because then once I got the backswing feel in the right spot, the contact has been on point. I was trying to spin that back a little bit. I know it's a pitching wedge though, so kind of tough. Kinda tough. I dig it. I dig it. Had 7 birdies in the TGC Elite event. By far the most good shots you've hit in a Master in a round so far. Get in there, Hurt. Get in there. All right, now for what we're all very, very familiar with. And naturally, this is the one that I botched my swing on the most. Over pull it. We're gonna go into familiar territory in this bunker. Of course, we played round 1. Oh, this is actually a different hole location. Yes. Appreciate that, actually. It's not gonna stop nice. Like, this is where you'd have to have the power pick. But we'll take it. I really haven't spec'd into that stuff because I'm trying to play smart enough where we're just not really in the bunkers. Obviously, that is a really high standard to hold to. A lofty goal, if you will. Oh man, underhit it. Like, oh, just not gonna hit it in the rough or hit it in the sand. Like, sounds dumb when I say it out loud, but okay, I am overcompensating that backswing. I really need to stop pulling back as far to the left. Okay. Holes over there, I think you're just gonna have to play for center green. Like 135 or so. 80% is gonna be, yeah, we'll just. Yeah, I got a cleaner lie. But the whole goal here was just get it on the green. No point in trying to get Pinseeky here. Come on, now work your way back to the right. Oh, man. Oh, man, that would have been so nice. Yeah, at the moment, now we'll see if this opinion changes over time, but at the moment, I'm feeling like any of the choked shots and any and lag putt, like those ones feel fairly useless to me. Nice. Nice. Perfects across the board. We are nice and pin high. All right, impress us, Tom. Funny how they're having him. Yeah, they're showing his putt before we get out of the hole. Good distance, Tom. Nice lag. Flop is useless to you too. Right now, I can't hit a flop to save my life. It also doesn't help that I am a draw bias shot shape. So trying to play anything from the fade side is just utter pain. Okay, I have been suddenly blocking a lot of shots on this back nine. I don't need to have. Wow, that really rolls out there. Why is that? It's because it's rock. Rock and roll. All right. I don't know if I can get there because hybrid We'll try it. YOLO. Whoa. Whoa. Rock has really good lie. Rock has really good lie. I played Rock like a heavy rough lie? That's no bueno. Jeez. Speaking of flop shots. So we're gonna play this down the hill, check it, bounce it up to the hole. How about that? Honestly, not the worst shot. Given the circumstances. Just still broke too much. Take a par on the par 5, but given the circumstances, that could have been way worse. So yeah, Ears, I think there's gonna be a lot to be said for the course designs, not just like with the flop, but the course designs that force you to play certain shots. Just things that make you play, you know, a bigger draw or a big fade or something of that nature. I don't think I have the numbers to hit the knockdown here. So I think 5-iron and just fully loft it, and this might not be great for us. There we go. Back online with our shot type. What up, TFR? Can't play rock lie like rough. Gotta hit higher up on the ball. Some more roll, less loft. Physics is a bit... Well, it's... Yeah, well, the physics of it, it's just... I haven't experienced that lie in this game yet, right? So, like, I'm just kind of going best guess from previous games of how it might work. This 4-iron is going to be so close. I got to take the hybrid and hit it a little bit further on the partial. I don't want to be short. Hold it. So we're probably going to be short side bunker. I just didn't trust the 4-iron to have the legs. And this is where it would be really good to have the pick shot. Honestly, hitting the contact open probably is helpful on a shot like that where you're trying to get it to stop. Probably is actually kind of helpful. All right, we got a 3-stroke lead on Max, and we're coming into the final holes here. Not that Max is our rival or anything this week. Okay, we finally have a different pin. It's actually interesting because this is a different pin than we had even in the practice, so. We hit the perfects. Starting to drift back a little bit to the right. Okay, a little deep. A little deep. I was worried about leaving it short. I wanted to give myself a chance, you know, at an iconic hole like this. Wanted to give ourselves a chance to maybe get a hole-in-one. Now turn. Turn. A little bit firm. But I don't think we had the right read on it, to be honest. Don't think we had it. Alright, now what is this hole? Well, we've got a little bit of wind in our face, so we're just trying to get down there. Push open. The push has been the miss. We got on a roll there where we were just knocking perfects one after the other. That, oh, I underswung it. I was like, that came out really, really short. That makes a lot of sense as to the why of that. I gotta fix that swing path on my putt. Yeah, that's the feel we need, is like way more out to the right. Because right now my swing path, I feel like I'm pulling back straight, but I'm pulling out back a baby amount to the left. Because I pull back even more to the left on my full shot. So that's why that feel is just a little bit off the mark. But overall, not too shabby. We've been shooting pretty well overall. Had our best round of the game thus far yesterday. Hopefully we can keep that up when we play the weekly master event. Because we were actually hitting some shots really nicely. Our putting was okay. The biggest part about our putting is we weren't getting the big rhythmic misses. Because that's been like a very, very weak portion to our game thus far, is that putting rhythm. And now we've been adding points into the putting stat, trying to keep things in as best of condition as we can. All right, 11 under. Jimmy Stanger in there at 9 under. Tom Kim, unfortunately, a round of 2 over. Now, I know some people were talking about the score differentials of their players in my career being really weird. I haven't seen that, but I also have it on legend computer difficulty and hard conditions, so I don't know what all affects that. All right, get a little bit of sponsor progression on everybody. Does the XP boost affect the sponsors? I don't know that, actually. That I don't know. It does not, okay. So the XP is just for leveling your character and the clubhouse pass. $10.80, $18.25. I don't know if they bake in the double XP to some of that stuff or how they are doing it. Yeah, what's going on, Hey Cat? Yeah, imagine all of a sudden you could, like, they were giving you a boost to my career as well. That would be a little bit much. That would be a little bit much. Be nice, right, from like a grind perspective, but yeah, you want to give people a boost, but you don't want to like overdo it. All right, let's do the interview. All right, congrats on the decisive victory. Visualization, utilizing past experience, staying in the present. Say staying in the present. I wish I could say one response and get 2,000 followers. We'll say it's flattering. Finished a quest during a round and went up 3 levels in one shot. Must have been a good quest. Dang, man. Big levels. Big levels. Just trying to stay consistent in the composed. All right, 2 out of 3 interviews. I think that one was bugged, so I think like the early stuff did not count. But I'm sure we'll do plenty of interviews and conversations, and eventually it's just not gonna matter. So I guess if you leave the sponsors on red, then they just go away after you enter the next week. Small gifts? Ah, thanks, Tom. Some clothes? Was to 81. I realized that on the first day that we booted up the game, I think it was bugged out and gave us like way too many levels. In ranked multiplayer? Oh, okay. Interesting. The career mode actually tries to push you towards online. You're just ignoring them? Yeah, I'm trying to get these guys that I have currently up to level... Like, I think I'm going to get the golf club to level 6, and then I'll drop them. Like, I'll come back, and I'll get the clothing later. But early on, I just like to go and get the VC, get the fittings. Yeah, this one I'll take up to the XP. But I think generally speaking, like, that's the flow that I'm gonna go with. And then I'll just move on to the next ones. So 2 level 6s and a level 7, and then I'll pick up some new sponsors. All right. So we're gonna take a quick pause here. We're gonna take a quick pause. Thank you everybody for being here. We gotta run some ads, unfortunately. The whole purpose being, though, so that nobody gets ads when they come into the stream, and we take a scheduled break so that nobody misses a thing. So I just want to say thank you all for being here. If you have not already followed, liked, or subbed on respective channels, what's going on, Doctor? I greatly appreciate it. It goes a long way for me. But yeah, take a quick break, stretch your legs, get some water, and we'll be back in 3.
It's raining!
Ads. So I've got one of those like floor mats, right, for rolling chairs on carpet, and somehow it has scooted a few times recently because I keep hearing, I'll like go to sit down, I'll hear like a and I was like, oh wow, that's weird that it's squeaking. I've now realized that that is the sound of it pressing up against the leg of my desk and wearing the paint and wood out of part of it. So that's been fun. That's happened a couple times recently, and I don't know why it didn't used to happen, and now all of a sudden it is. Don't love it though. Don't love it though. Alright, putt path. Unfortunately, we're trying to bump both the putt path and the putt rhythm. But that's the one that I've been missing the most. Like, I think that's where we're gonna just be spending our points at this point. We've got 20 to spend. This knockdown skill, I'm gonna need big wins for it to even become remotely relevant. I don't know how much we care about blast. I think eventually you're trying to build into that. You're trying to build into this. I guess 12, 16, 20. And then that would give us access to Texas Wedge. We're gonna have to get a greenskeeper up to 85 though. That being said, I do think we're gonna get there at some point. Choke tee shot, stinger. Power drive is from the powerhouse archetype. Probably wouldn't be bad to get out to the stinger. So I think we're gonna want that. I don't want the choked approach, but driver off the deck at the moment is so powerful. I feel like I just am gonna save my skill points for now because I don't know how many we're gonna get in total. I don't know how fast we're gonna get them. I'm not really like fully committed to any given thing. Let's take a look at our daily quests because it looks like we've finished 3 conversations. So that's a career mode 1. So it says double XP. That must just be from playing things, right? That's not going to be from quests. 2 rounds with Footjoy, 50, 50. Have they... So, okay. Does anybody... I don't know if anybody would know the answer to this. Are the dailies just getting nerfed? They were 125, then they were 100, and now they're 50. Is it just like certain days are gonna have more VC than others, or have they just nerfed it at this point? They're saying, we're giving out way too much VC. We gotta stop doing that. Still need to make the cut in an event. Which is interesting, because we played 2 rounds at Pebble. I'm not sure what that was about. Are they worth bothering for 50? Yeah, it's like, am I gonna really play 2 rounds of Topgolf for 50 VC and a flight pack? No. For 100 plus, sure. So I'll just do the dailies that we're gonna happen to hit. Alright, so these are the seasonal ones, which I think we're fine with for now. These are my career. Yeah, unfortunately, the first couple events that we won didn't count because things were bugged. All right, let's see here. We got collections. What are the challenge ones? We're gonna have to play the casual matchmaking at some point. We should probably work on that today. And at some point, we're gonna have to play some punch shots into Gers and pitch into Furs. So those ones, I don't know, maybe we'll try and play some like local stuff to like intentionally go for those. Progression, these are just getting your OVRs up. Okay. Well, the dailies aren't... They're unfortunately nothing too special. Oh, we can get a mustache ball. And knock out a quest to collect golf balls. Makes sense that they would give you ball sleeves for that. Because are those under progression or those milestones? I guess those must be the collection ones, I mean. It says multiple rewards available. There was only one available. And then when I clicked it, nothing happened. Okay, I have no idea what's happening. We're just here trying to play the game. We got 100 Gers. We need some really long fairways in regulation. 10 400 plus yard drives. Holy cow. Them do be some long ones. I'm so upset because we've already had a hole out from long range and it was before the game started to track things properly. $11 straight birdies. That's going to be hard on the difficulty we're playing at. I mean, so they're just giving out a whole lot of fittings. Is really what it comes down to. Whole lot of fittings. Alright, let's go play some ranked tours. Let's go play some ranked tours. We've got round 2 to get through today. For the weekly event, we've got the daily event, so maybe we'll start with the daily and then we'll go into the weekly. We played really well in the weekly event yesterday, so hoping to keep that going. Okay, so we've got Nipawin Golf and Country Club. And then obviously we've got round 2 of this. Now, how does the promotion demotion stuff work? Because did I get no rewards from yesterday? We got nothing telling us how we finished. I mean, these are just... I don't understand. Seems to be a delay for the reward stuck? Okay. So the event close and process just hasn't finished. I was like, because we definitely did a second event. Now, if these are in like chunks, you're gonna have to play a lot. You're gonna have to play a heckin' lot. $27 events played. 24. Yeah, like, you've got to be finishing high in events. I thought it was gonna, like, split out scores on events. But that just doesn't seem to be the case. But yeah, people are definitely grinding like the dailies and like all of the dailies, all of the weeklies, I don't have time for that. There's too much stuff in the game and not enough time for me to spend my time playing. What, there's 3 weeklies, and then, you know, so that's 12 rounds, and then there's, I think, 3 dailies as well. Maybe there's a 4th, but like, that is so many rounds of golf. That is so many rounds of golf. Alright, I'm gonna play this one. I think full drive will be fine. You just want to get it down here so that we have a shot up into the green. Alright, right now we're looking at a full shot, 76 yards. So you'd have to take... You'd have to take such a partialed knockdown shot. Like, we can try it just for the sake of trying it, but it seems like a dumb thing to do. Yeah, so that's just super low to keep it under the wind. That took like a huge bounce. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. I ain't doing that again. We're gonna underhit this. Just to make sure that we get better touch on it. Okay. So that was a fun experiment. We're not doing any of that again. I guess once we eventually we'll end up like respecking, and I'll get rid of the knockdown. I think I just had the knockdown, like, I don't know, I guess I want to say hyped up in my head, because in EA I feel like the knockdown shot was like OP, and so in my head I was like, well, if the knockdown was great in EA, and this is 2K copying EA's homework, then the knockdown shot is gonna be sick. But that was not sick. Overswung it by like 2%. It may have had a chance. It may have had a chance if we got the right input there. But we've been getting into pretty good rhythms in terms of getting our swing going. That has been the case. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that 400-yard drive unless we have some really downhill shots that we start to play on. Or we get the power drive, but I think you still need some big downhill stuff. Oh, I pulled it. Hold it, and that played well short of the line of gain. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on. I guess we scored on one of them. One of them must have been a par 5. Because I don't think we've made a putt yet. Don't think we've made a putt yet. Five iron. I'm gonna take this 4 iron back a touch. Pull closed. Dang. Felt like the 5-iron wasn't gonna get there, so I was trying to take the 4-iron just a touch off. Definitely not the case. Alright, land the spinner short. Check it in. Go a little far. Not terrible. Not terrible. Oh, don't you drift out there. Don't you drift out there. There it is. There it is. We just gotta... We gotta do that, and then we've gotta hit the good shot coming in. Because every time I leave myself with the putt, it doesn't end well. 4-iron on a down slope, down the hill with the wind. I just feel like this thing is gonna take off on me. Really just feel like this thing is gonna take off on me. Honestly, even the 5-iron might. We're playing pretty risky territory here. I'm starting to lose my input consistency. We're getting some pulls. Alright, get this on. Chip it out. Pushed it. Okay, a little bit rollier. Little bit rollier. Okay, so we've got 2 birdies. We got 2 birdies through 5 holes. We've scored the par 5s. I would love, love, love if we could find something outside of that. Hole closed. Give me a kick to the right, please. Thank you. Because if we're stuck to the left there and we've got trees, I do not have the mega draw shot to reach into our arsenal and try and pull that out. No siree. A little pull, but honestly, line looks pretty good. Nope. Pull did matter. The pull did matter. No shot, man. No shot. It's that low? Really? I need these green grids bad. I need these green... Oh, I need this bad. Talking about your sons, no idea what we were talking about. I'm trying to think back what we were saying. I was just talking about my son was throwing... Not really throwing tantrums. There's a lot of crying over nothing. Like big emotions over nothing. Pulls, man. Earlier we were just off the mark. We were starting to get the pushes. All right, in my head I'm going to try and rotate the camera as the putt goes. See if that helps. I guess it does help. Mental camera rotation as the putt goes. Maybe that's our new Maybe that's the new mental thing to key in on. Maybe that's the new mental thing for us to key in on. Pitching wedge. Punch it through a little bit. The pull, man, the pull. I don't think I can spinner this either. So you just kind of have to hit it up into this slope. Trying. Nice. I'll take a save. I'll take a save. We're just not hitting. We're not hitting clean on our approach shots, and it's leaving us in not a great spot just overall. There's the push. So I've now overcorrected it. I mean, the thing that we could end up doing if we really wanted to is take some practice swings, but I'm like kind of a little too stubborn. Like I care, but I don't know. I feel like we're in the early goings of it enough. I don't need to sweat it so badly. But the amount that we're doing the pulls and stuff, I probably need to. Oh, don't hang out. There you go. Whoa! No. Are you serious? I added power. And we still... Alright, faster greens need even more up the hill. Because that was the right read. Dang, man. Dang. Don't need to press anything to be getting double? I don't think so, but at the same time, I feel like I haven't really seen the double XP, so I am a little bit confused by that. I don't know if I'm visually missing something. It's not losing 12 yards. Got choked down on this 5-iron a little bit. There we go. Those are the strikes that we're looking for. So yeah, I don't know. At this point, yeah, there have been enough things that have been buggy. Right, there have been enough things that have been not quite working that I wouldn't be surprised if the double XP somehow doesn't go in effect until tomorrow and it ends up being just like a double XP until, or like Wednesday into Thursday. It ends up being like a double XP day. I don't know. A little pull. Kick right. Settle. Not bad, not bad. It's up the hill, so I'm giving it a little bit more pace this time. Lipped. Oh, I thought with the pace it was gonna lip because that was That was rolling pretty hard left side. Okay, I mean, I know we're not on to anything crazy, but we're starting to piece things together a bit, for sure. Starting to find the feel that's generating the shot we want. And ultimately, that is all we needed to be doing. I guess this is like the type of shot where we're just gonna play. Yeah, you play like that high faded shot, so it's gonna land before the hole and then spin back. It doesn't, honestly, it doesn't really do anything too crazy on the spin back, I guess because it's a 50-degree wedge. There we go, starting to get some birdies strung together. Obviously, in the grand scheme of the tournament, too little too late. It's not worth it, right? We don't have the crazy, you know, creativity and recovery power. Oh, that stinks. That we did in the last game. Like last game, you would just hit it down there, get in a bunker, you could get up and down from everywhere. That is just truly not the case here. That is just truly, truly, truly not the case here. Oh man, we almost got it. Just a bit outside. It was crazy once you, at least for me, like once you find your rhythm. Yeah, I've found the grip and the feel that I'm able to replicate these shots with. All right. Are we able to get over these trees? I'm not gonna lie, Map, I know the reference, I haven't actually seen the movie. So don't hate me. Fake trees. Oh, come on. Hanging out, just hangs out to the left there? I didn't think that was gonna be the case. I'm gonna blame it on the push. Because I think the read was actually nice. And you know what? So far, that thought in the back of my mind for how to read the putt has been helping. Like, to pitch the camera as we're going through the, you know, the mental visualization of it. 7-iron. Starts to turn back over to the left. It's funny when you watch at least for me, like when I watch the shots from those angles, I actually have like a very difficult time like knowing where it's gonna go. I feel like I'm hitting it a lot straighter than I am, but I am really getting big pushes on those putts. Brewers radio broadcaster for almost their entire existence and past this winter? Okay. Gotcha. So he was just in the movie then, but was actually a sportscaster. Coworker said that the NFL is banning the tush push or brotherly shove. Well, there's nothing official with that. They're going to discuss it for another year. You got another... Yeah, it's a singular coach, I think, that has petitioned it. So we'll see. Is it my favorite play? No. Am I biased as an Eagle fan? Probably inherently. But I think the biggest thing is, like, you see how many other teams have tried it and they fail. You know, it's kind of hard. Get in there. Kind of hard with the justifications, in my opinion. Like, if it's just going to benefit, or it's going to hurt, you know, 1 or 2 teams out of 32, that seems like not a great justification for banning something. Alright, I'm trying to cover this bunker. That wind took it a lot more. Designed to get exactly 1 yard? Yeah. Or at least that's when you use it. Sometimes you get 2 or 3, but yeah, you're not trying to do anything crazy with it. This is gonna go, but this is long. This was definitely a mistake on my part. It wouldn't have been a mistake if it went in, though. Still with the push. Push open, I mean, essentially not great. I feel like I'm swinging so much more out to the right, but I am obviously not. All right, we got to double digits. Can we keep it that way? Can we keep it that way? Can we improve upon it? I just left it open. Dang. Alright, well, we'll see if we can make a putt. Just slowly moving. There it is. There it is. All right. Definitely potential for a lot of scoring there. Or a lot more scoring. We missed plenty of opportunities as we went along, but we'll take it. So yeah, round XP. I mean, that all just adds up. We've got the difficulty bonus. I mean, that just gives us 2,100. And like the premium XP, I haven't seen anything show up or anything add as far as double XP is concerned. Can you imagine though? Like we're getting 4K XP on that round otherwise. We'd be getting so many levels. I should see about swapping out my irons. Yeah, like there's the scoring. Woe is out there shooting 19 under, making us all look just so bad at the game. Yeah, I don't know, Mike. I don't know, man. And they still have not paid out yesterday's event yet. Do we have any quests in here? No, because I think a lot of this stuff seems to have paid out as it's finished. Yeah, what they don't tell you is that early access is like kind of like beta 2. Right? Like the demo was beta 1. Play holes in my career, ranked tours, ranked matchmaking, and societies to earn 2 times my player XP until tomorrow. Well, joke's on you, that's all I've played, and I haven't gotten a single thing. I mean, fortunately, like, we're playing on higher difficulties and stuff, so we're getting things, but... I mean, we're moving through the clubhouse pass, albeit not a crazy clip, but I suppose we should check out the store, yeah. So these are, okay, so these will be new tomorrow. So there's nothing here that we want. We've already picked up. I'm just surprised that it just leaves it in the store and says limited 1 of 1. I'm surprised it doesn't get rid of it. I know we could get this, but at level 100 we're gonna get one. Maybe I'm holding out too long because this is only 550. But fancy. So let's see what clubs we have. Because I don't know if we've unlocked clubs, or maybe there are going to be, maybe it's just that there are irons in the clubhouse pass. I feel like there were irons that I had seen recently. For some reason I thought we had them, but I guess not. So from what I understand, there is a limited edition putter you get from beating Tiger in the career mode. So we're gonna have to keep grinding the career mode out for that. And then the driver, I know we're gonna get at the end of the clubhouse pass. I don't know if getting the ping one in the meantime makes any sense or not. Should grind some ranked duos. If I go to play ranked later, you're more than welcome to join. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play ranked today or not. Kind of trying to see what sort of stuff makes sense. Because I don't have any quests for the ranked matchmaking, so I might play some more career today to try and push that along. Also, I'm like a little bit paranoid that I have too many stats here. Not that my stats are illegally placed. I guess the question is, like, do you get to place 25 in each of these? In which case you would have 150 points total. Yo, what's going on, CDN? How you doing, dude? New golf game brought you back? How's life been? Putt rhythm, I feel like putt rhythm and putt path kind of just need to go in tandem, which I know is gonna make them, gonna get them worked down. I feel like our putt Not gonna lie, I feel like our putt rhythm is getting a little bit better, so I don't know how forgiving we're gonna need to make it. Maybe we'll just pump more into putt path for the moment. Because that's the one that I've been missing. That's the one I've been missing. But yeah, I just know mine was like bugged when we started, because it like, I think I was level 8 when we finished the ranked demo, and then the next day I was level 10 and had 52 AP to put on. So it was like I was it was like I was a character that was rebirthed. Transmission just blew the other day, so car shopping? Oh no. Oh no, CDN. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Kiddo's a little sick, but he's on the mend. We were in like Breakdown City today. I don't know what was causing that. The dude was just wrecked by life. Any small thing is the end of the world. So I don't know what was going on there. But we're all good. We're all good. Enjoying the new game. I took off work again on Friday, so gonna get another big day of grinding. Use car shopping with a budget. I've just been thinking, like, in the next couple of years here, sooner rather than later, mostly just because I want it, not because we need it. But want to get that minivan, yo. But minivans be expensive, and the good ones, you're not getting a used one. Like, what's the point of buying a used minivan with a ton of miles and barely being cheaper than a brand new one? So that's where we're at right now with that. Kia Carnival is actually nice. See, we've been a Honda fam. We've been a Honda fam for a while. I hear that the newer Odysseys are not quite as reliable as some of the older ones. I keep hearing, I basically have never heard a single bad thing about the Sienna. But it's like, by the time you put some, you get the slightly nicer package so that you can have like the entertainment and like have it be quieter cabin and all that. All of a sudden you're talking like 60K plus. It's like, oh, yeah, great. Join the Minivan Dad Club? Dude, we've been trying to justify to ourselves why we need a minivan with one kid. It's really like we can make it work. We have a Ford Escape. It's tiny, but it works. Yeah, we've been talking about, we can make it work with 2, but like at 3 we're gonna have to. Want it sooner rather than later, but it is expensive. It is expensive. I know my brain is like trying to look at something. I don't know exactly what though. I'm just like bouncing between menus. We've got 35 points now. We were at 20. So it seems like the approach, or not the approach, but it feels like the skill points are pretty friendly overall. Okay, you have 2 created characters, yourself and your wife. You can play against each other and use your created characters. I believe so, CDN. You could have 10 characters on the same profile, and I believe you can play against them then in local match. Now, obviously, the caveat with having them on the same profile is it's shared VC and everything for upgrading them, but I believe that is possible. Famous so I can grind and make a bunch of kids. Gotta make sure that I got the money to support the kids. That's good thinking. Appreciate you looking out for me, Mike. Yeah, I don't want to just go the many kids route and not have the funds. It'll be PS5. Very nice. Very nice. Have you played the first look demo at all? Which way do we want to go? Like, we just haven't been playing, like, the crazy win stuff. I know that off the deck, I don't know. I can't get myself to commit to off the deck because I'm like, it feels like it's too good and it's going to get nerfed. Form with irons out of fairway bunkers. Probably is useful. Looks wicked. It's been so much fun, man. Plays really nice. I'm just gonna hold on. I think I'm just gonna still hold on to the 35 points. I can't commit to anything because I don't really know where I wanna build stuff yet. I don't know if I want to just take this guy to 99 and get him maxed. I feel like it's almost like now we're at 90. Now we should be playing with the other characters to try and get them up. Like, Technician gets the pick. I think it feels like we need to go Greenskeeper to get the green grids. You know, go Powerhouse to get the power drive. Like, we'll get there eventually. It's just kind of that, like, how do we pick and choose? Because from what I understand, we shouldn't be able to, when we go back to our Powerhouse from the demo, we shouldn't be able to do the rebirths. Oh no, they are there. He's a 67 overall and has 54 AP. I don't think these numbers add up. Let me just see. So he's got 54 points at level 10. Let me just see if we make a new one real quick. Just make a new Powerhouse. And don't set, like, anything. Just in case we actually decide to play with them. How many points? $24 owned AP, 51 available AP. I don't know. The 51 available. Okay, I still don't quite understand the extra. You get 51 to start your character? Is that what it is? Do you get 51 to start your character? And then, like, we have... Like, not that I'm actually gonna put the stats like this. But if you spend the 24... I don't understand that. It takes you to 74. Does anybody know? How does that work exactly? Owned AP? So, like, 24 is free. But I can put on I can put up to 75 points here. Yeah, what's going on, Raiders? How are you doing? Because I thought it was bugged from, like, my demo characters coming over. Is owned AP just, like, the free AP to apply? But, like, why do we have... I thought it just was so... I don't know, I thought you could only go to, like, an 80. That's 15, that's 39 total. I don't know how this works. Because I would assume that owned AP is like when you respec, right? Like you own it, so you don't have to pay for it. And that's obviously, you've got 24 coming from being level 25, right? You get one per level up. So does everybody get 51 to start? Does everybody get 51 to start, and then we got 24 free levels worth? And then you'll get another 75 as you level to 100? Which would mean that you get 150 points total, which means you could put 25 points into each of these rows. Like, that's how you divvy out your build. Yeah, what's going on, Naveed? Is that how that's meant to be? Basically, by the time you reach level 100, you get to put 25 points into each one of these. So it's not really like a... Because of the balance system, you're not going to leave rows incomplete. Interesting. Interesting. So I guess I'm understanding that properly. I thought it was a bug to get so many AP out the gate. But I think they were limiting you on AP in the demo, and so it seemed just like a system shock when you got the game that you had so much AP. You get 150, so that it still makes them matter quite a bit, especially if you like you want a higher correction stat, which is something that like I do want. I'm almost gonna have to, like, I like the 70 correction that the sculptor has, but I'm thinking like that really affects this build, right? That means I can only put 58 into swing path. Anything that has like a big offset here, I'm also thinking now, no, mine's not unbalanced. My correction was at 70 to start. I thought it was bugged again. I'm just getting myself confused. Okay. So they give you a bunch of stuff to start. I didn't realize that, but they give you a bunch of stuff to start. Ooh, beans. All right. We've got plenty more golf. We're going to play round 2. Actually, ranked tours, it's already reset. We'll probably play another career mode, and then if we're feeling good, we'll play ranked tours. But we're going to take a quick break here, so thank you all, and we'll be back in just like 3 minutes.
It's raining.
Ads.
It's raining.
Ads. Alright. GG, guy. Got wrecked. Alright, we're leaving Callaway and Nike. We will get to them when we get to them. Genesis Invitational. Alright, we're playing at Riviera this week. Do we do the training? Man, it's just you get the XP boosts and everything. I think we'll skip the pre-tournament. I think we'll do the XP boost. I think we'll skip the other boost. Accuracy, short game tune-up, putting. Alright. Let's see about getting some of these bunker ones out. We don't have the skills for it though, so this will be an interesting test. Decapitated? Tater tots? Also quite fitting that the flop shot text is on the Genesis Invitational. I don't think that's I don't think the text just goes on anything. Ooh. That's some nice touch. I dig it. I dig it. Talented this one for sure. We played like 1,100 hours. No. We played like 1,400 of 2K21 and then, yeah, we played like 900 of 23. So we've got a lot of experience with this franchise under our belts. This game is more of an adjustment to the inputs and such than the physics. So we're starting to get a little bit better at the swing input. Okay, I need an extra club here. Hold it. So what I'm gonna need, I guess just a little bit of loft on this guy. Of course, this time I left it open. Bravo, chick. Thank you very much for the follow. Are you Bravo, chick? Are we one of the housewives? This is a secondary job? Doesn't have enough hours in it? Just a hobby? I mean, yeah, we make a little bit of money, but you know, to the IRS, we're, you know, it's a second job. In reality, it's still a hobby. Ah, that came out too short. I need another club. No, just a Braves fan? Well, I have to let you in on a little secret here. I'm a Philadelphia sports guy, so just feel like you should be warned ahead of time. Hey, what's going on, Richard? Welcome back. So yeah, it's been a fun couple of playoffs against you guys recently. Heck, I didn't have my Phillies on today, but I did have my Flyers. I did have my Flyers sweatshirt on. Go Birds! Alright. We're gonna skip the Riviera warm-up. The stat boosts are nice, but I would rather just have the XP boost for the round and go from there. You live in Atlanta, Richard? Very nice. I've been through Atlanta Airport once. That's been through Atlanta Airport once, and I stayed. Yeah, if we're just gonna stick into how much time have you spent in Georgia, I stayed in a hotel in Savannah once, over a decade ago. Outside of that, I think I maybe driven through a couple of times. To and from Florida one time. Don't really make my way down that south. Savannah's nice. Well, that was literally the stop in Savannah was us driving. We were driving to Disney World. And we drove straight through from Philly suburbs down to Orlando. We stopped in Savannah on the way down, and then on the way back, my dad just drove us straight through. That was back when I was like a freshman in high school. So many moons ago. Okay, better, but we got that closed club face. Not ideal. But given how our putts have been, we got straight on the backswing, so I'll take it. You're concerned Braves have lost a lot and haven't added much? She'll be lucky to finish third in the division. So what you're saying, Phils and Mets ahead, I would assume? I mean, it looks like the Phils have been they've been playing well. It's just unfortunate that like the postseason runs have been getting worse. Which I know, ironically, is kind of what the Braves ran into a bit. In the years that the Phillies beat them. It was like, look how great our regular season was. And then it's like, well, regular season doesn't matter. Phil's got a dose of that. Get that time off and then just don't. Don't keep the juices going. I underhit it. That was really bad rhythm. I felt it. I had like a weird hitch in my swing. I didn't commit to the power. You think the Braves are gonna finish before the Mets? Man, the amount of money that they are spending on Soto. It's like, you just better hope that a guy like that doesn't get injured because you were locked in for so long for so much. Spencer Acuna, due to injuries last season. Yeah, I mean, you would expect to not have repeat injury years like that, right? You would think. It would be concerning if you had that go back to back. Would not be a fun time. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's where home runs go to die. I thought home runs died at the O's ballpark, but is that more so that the O's ballpark, that you just don't get it to the wall? It's not that they're not hitting the home runs there. Nice strike. Yeah, let's go off Fly Guy. Love that they're giving us double XP. Yeah, it'd be great if I'd actually seen the double XP. I don't think I've seen it, to be honest. I I thought that it was actually gonna break more. It's not breaking, and so I just slammed it over the high side. Love that for me. So yeah, all of the rounds that we've played thus far, personally have not seen it. Also, my Twitch UI is bugging out. It's saying the ads start in 1 hour and 29 minutes, which makes precisely 0 sense. The other timer says that the pre-rolls are good for another 49, so I guess I'll just have to keep an eye on that one a little bit more. And a kick left. Lovely. It's so hard. My depth perception and everything, like from back where we're, back where we're taking that shot from, it looked like I was drifting in a way that it was gonna bounce pretty far. A little bit overswung, but I do like the line. Oh, that's beautiful. Should I have taken as much off of that shot spin-wise? Regrettably, no. Divots on the tee box? So yeah, that's one of the subtle things that they did add, Fly Guy, was that tee boxes that you're driving off of don't have divots on them by default. Yeah, the divot stuff has been really, really nice. Just a lot of really subtle touches in this game. Also, just another reminder, you can move your tee box. Yeah, I just think things look really, really nice. I think things just look real nice. Hop up there, little spin back into the hole. Ah, just checked it. I don't quite have the feel down yet when it comes to spin, of like how much to put on and how much will spin, because I don't want to be putting myself in a position where I'm spinning it back off the green. Move the tee box, so you can move your tee position. You hit right trigger. So you don't move the tee box itself, but you can move your tee position on the tee box. I think I do want to go left fairway here. Tight window. Actually, we can carry it. Well, watch my input a little bit there. Yeah, so that's a nice little improvement that they made in this one. I'm gonna just play. Play this as a full 9. I expect it to land short. Get back there. Right. That hung out to the left. Oh. Don't love missing these guys on the low side. I Don't love it. We're just gonna have to keep working at. We're just gonna have to keep working at our ability to hit these putts, make these reads. Obviously, I'm hoping that the grids will make it better, but you know, as much as we can. As much as we can make them better, I would love to. Maybe a little bit. We're going up the hill though. I'm gonna take quite a bit off of it. Kind of hitting the straight ball. Wait, just a touch left. Slightly overpowered. Beautiful. Okay, so uphill really did play. Wow. I thought as it got closer to the hole that was really gonna start to move. I'm like very much so misreading how those. We've put a couple of them high side. Could have had honestly a 7 under front 9 going out here. Okay, so in 2K23, this was 100%. You always drove the green. I don't have a pick shot. So I think we can drive the green. But we gotta take 3 wood here. Oh no. We flared it. I say drive the green so that we roll up onto the green left side. So now we're gonna have to try and make something work here. Open face, not the worst thing, but it's gonna roll through. Dang. Yeah. So without the pick, this is no bueno. Because you just can't get the spin on it. You just cannot get the spin on it. I know I slammed that. Alright, we're gonna take a bogey. I mean, that's just a friendly reminder. If you don't have the shot, that those sorts of things are impossible. Carry your golfer from the demo? You can. Any of the 3. Well, I mean, assuming that you made all 3 characters. Any of the 3 characters that you made all carry over. Obviously, as long as you're on the same platform that you played the demo on. But you should just have to go through. You open 2K23. I was like, you should just have to go through the little tutorial bit in the beginning, and then it'll be like, yeah, we detected stuff. Had me concerned for a second. Probably should have gone up a club for the rollout. Maybe not though. Maybe the 60 degree touch was what we thought it is. Been a long day. It's okay. It's only Tuesday. This isn't the hole that I'm thinking of. There's a hole on the back 9 here. Uh-oh. Got my grip out of position. This is still gonna be too high, right? Yeah, unfortunately. Whoa, whoa. Almost. I thought 100% that the trees were just going to destroy that shot. Oh, that's barely over the lip. I almost didn't have the height to get it. How do you... How would we have gotten out of the bunker if that didn't work? That's what I want to know. How would we have gotten out of the bunker if that didn't work? Because I can't make my shot any... I guess technically we could have... I guess with the backspin, like, that's the other... Your attack angle is your only other defense mechanism. Pretty good line. Gotta do a better job. Gotta do just a little bit. Nice. Just caught the edge there. Gotta do a better job though on that. Those approach shots. I keep thinking that the pitching wedge is gonna jump more. You know? Take a bigger bounce and roll out, but that just has not been the case. I don't know. Open club face. Kick left. Get into the light stuff. Dang. What's going on, Mr. Butterbaker? Yeah, we're doing career mode right now. Giving it a run at Riviera. I think we're gonna have to downhill lie out of the heavy rough. You're like just kind of bleeding this one on. I think the distance control is gonna be good. I just blocked that one out to the side. What's going on, Tanker? Play golf IRL? I do. I'm not good at it, but I like to try it. You went back to EA Golf today just for fun? You can't compare it to this? Not even close in your opinion? Yeah, I mean, I think visually, you know, some stuff is maybe a bit better. But that's all you get though, right? I think visually maybe some things are a little bit nicer and they have Augusta, but I just think this looks and has been playing really, really nicely in my opinion. This is such a tight window. Okay, we clutched up though. We clutched up. Nice. Nice. Maybe not the best pin, you know, to take that angle on like we did. I'm gonna hit this one straight. It's double breaker. Could miss either side. And we give it the extra power. Center cup. There we go. What's going on, SL? Spoon-fed ketchup or mustard? Which would I pick? Ketchup. I do not like mustard. That's an easy Easy decision. 9-iron? I guess you kind of have to play it out here because it's going to take a hard kick. Hey, what's up, Boost? How's the swing feeling? You tell me. You tell me how the swing's feeling. I'm gonna have to hit it firm down the hill, and oh geez, I hit it a little too firm. I'm glad that didn't lip out. Seen like 4 questions in perfects in a row, so dumb question. Getting the perfects in on Legend. Obviously, we still have our misses, but we definitely, with this build, have found a feel that works for us. So this is where you driver off the deck. Here we're gonna just carry this bunker, and kind of that's all we're really gonna be doing. Because I don't think it has the legs to really climb much with this hill. So now we set ourselves up for the long, I was gonna say the long 2-putt, but now we're actually gonna be hitting a little spinner. Little spinner up the hill. Such a tight windowed shot. Little open. Oh, come on. Everything beyond that little section kicks left instead. But, yeah, to be fair, you don't execute, you can't be disappointed with the outcome. I'll take the bird though. All right, moving tied for the lead. Let's try and get to 10. I don't know if there's gonna be somebody that tees off later. Ooh, that wasn't my greatest. Don't know if there's gonna be anybody that tees off later that's gonna take it, but we can avoid a playoff and just win it out on the course. That would be ideal. Let's see, nerd out a bit more. Yeah, the new mechanics have been fun. It's nice to, like, you know, you get to think about the builds and everything a bit, right? Where do you want to put your stats? Those sorts of things matter. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. So Buttermaker, thank you for the follow. Alright. We take the lead out on 18. We take the lead out on 18. Still using the poor 2K clubs? I don't have any other irons, Lucas. I didn't buy a set. I haven't earned a set. Yeah, so this is what I've been talking about. There's nothing on here that says anything about double XP. And I'm pretty sure it's just been paying out the 1965. I don't think it's been paying out like 3,900. We got Legend Edition, Buttermaker. We went all the way to the big boy. Oh, Genesis. Okay, so cut made. This is a 2-rounder. This is a 2-rounder. So we didn't even win it on the course. We just took the lead going into round 2. Should have gotten some Mizunos. I thought I saw that pop up. But I went in to change my irons. And it wasn't there. Let's take a look. Because it should be just change iron, right? So I thought that was the case. Change wedge says new. We could put some Callaway wedges on. Apply to wedges. Cool. So we got some Callaway wedges. Just buy a set? You can't. Don't tell me what to do, Lucas. Don't tell me what to do. I just want the limited edition stuff anyway. Yep, these are evoed already. The end goal, I don't know why I say it like that. The end goal is to end up with like all limited edition crap. So like I know I have a limited edition driver coming down the pipeline on the Clubhouse Pass. Got Hickory Woods too. So what are these quests that have bugged out for me? Because I could have sworn I had something that popped up because I was looking for irons earlier because I was like, I'm pretty sure I have. You get an Evo tool for that. Press square enough times? I don't think so. Do I need to put the Konami code in? Thought it was progression. Because I think most of these are just for fittings. I don't think it's one of these guys. Maybe we can check in our completed ones. How about that? Let's go all the way to the bottom and then work it back. We got crappy eyewear. This is the daily. Adidas shirt. BC. XP. This is probably also XP. Balls. XP. So we got these. We got these wedges from 90 overall on the Sculptor. Maybe we need to grind some of the other ones. You got Deluxe and you have more than me? I don't think there were clubs in the purchasable editions though. Okay, so I'm thinking that maybe... Is it the progression for... Magician gets Hickory. Hickory for Powerhouse. Hickory for Greenskeeper. And Technician, also Hickory. I like how mine is the only one that isn't Hickory. That is so small an offsetter off the ball when putting. Can't use it with your OCD, but it's limited edition. It gets the stats that'll... It gets the fittings that'll never go bye-bye. I guess it's the type of thing, though, like, how much is that going to matter when it comes to... Yeah, how many fittings do we actually get? Yeah, I could have sworn I had seen something with getting a set of wedges. Or not a set of wedges, a set of irons. So what do you get? Like, I don't think we're at anything club related in the Clubhouse Pass yet. What's the first set of irons you get in the Clubhouse Pass? It's not for a while, right? At level 50, you get Mizuno Emerald clubs. Then you get Mizuno Emerald wedges later on. And then obviously the big one is the Mizuno driver, which is what my end goal is. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I remember some sort of iron popping up. I don't know though. Maybe I was just thinking like in the sponsor stuff. Like I know Bridgestone has irons late, but I think these are core. I just could have sworn. No, these are emerald. But they're Bridgestone wedges. They're not even. I don't know, man. I don't know. So much stuff pops up. So much stuff pops up. I can't keep track of anything. It's just like, I will say that's one thing so far with this game. Like if there was any complaint or just like critique, it feels like there's so much stuff that pops up after every round and I'm just like, I don't know. Thanks. Yeah, the respec allows you to rearrange your stats. And you don't have to pay anything for them, so because you've already spent. So it's just you spend the 500 and then you can put any of the stats that you've paid for already back in. All right, round two. Round two. I'm gonna take the hybrid, and by the hybrid I mean I'm gonna take the 4-iron because I was just a little bit scared with the downhill downwind if the hybrid was gonna be too long. Say loyal to certain companies? I think it just depends on what you want to get out of it. So I'm trying to get my... Really? They put the same hole location for both rounds? Got one job, career mode. Got one job. Thoughts, Colby. Thoughts. Gather them. So the way that I'm going about the sponsors is I'm just leveling them up to like level 6 or 7 once they stop giving the fittings in VC, and then I'll switch them. But it's really whatever you want to do. If you keep just abandoning them, then I don't think you're really going to ever level any of them too much. That's gonna hang out there to the right. And a little firm down the hill. Holy cow, didn't take enough off. Good return putt though. Sponsor stuff is so dumb. You won 3 events in a row, then skipped 2 minor events before a major, and Nike dropped you to performance issues. Won the major, they wanted you back, told you to stay. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, probably not intended. Performance issues for skipping events? Feels like an oversight from the devs, to be honest. It just doesn't seem like the way it should work to me. Oh, look at that touch on the hybrid. Took just a little bit off. Maybe a little firm. Not the greatest of rhythms. All right, we're trying to pull away from Brooke here. Trying to pull away from Brooke. She's impeding. Impeding on our victory. There's only 1 stroke back when we teed off, so we gotta create some distance here. Alright. I'm shaping a little bit more to take a little bit off of this shot. Took a little bit too much off of the shot, to be honest. But that's been like a big thing that I've noticed in this so far, has been because you're playing these shot shapes, you have to be like prepared for how the wind plays as you shape back into the wind so frequently. Oh, get in there. Nice putt. Nice putt. I think that achieves our 7 birdies in a row. Let's keep it going. I think there's another achievement for even more birdies. But like, so something like this, right? We are cutting a little bit back into the wind. We left it a little open. I don't think it's going to be the worst line because I think we're getting to the front of this green, kicking left. Come on, run the hybrid back. Oh, yes, sir. Really can't believe that's how we're gonna drop the, I mean, I can't believe it. It honestly checks out, but I can't believe that's how we're gonna ruin that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gonna follow up the missed putt with bad tee shot. Mom spaghetti. You know, I was, I guess, maybe a little bit nervous on the surface. Looking calm and ready. A little bit too much confidence on that last putt, and it cost me. Ooh. Ooh. Sit, stop it. We can putt that. What's going on, Kraken? You're doing terrible in career? The shots aren't going where you want? Yeah, it do be like that. It do be like that. If you miss in this game, it'll kill you. So are you struggling with the inputs, or are you struggling with like elevation and wind is just keeping you well away from where you want to be? Oh, dang. Pushed it. What's my stream schedule? So, Richard, we are normally Monday through Thursday, 7:30 Eastern to like 11, give or take, depending on how the day's going. With the game being new, we're going to definitely be streaming on the longer side. Each day. But outside of that, yeah, we've got a special stream Friday, like 7 a.m. Eastern to 3 p.m. But normally, yeah, our weekly schedule is the Monday through Thursday. Get it. Even if you do bad, does it just rank up eventually? What do you mean, does it rank up eventually? The career mode is whatever difficulty settings you set it to. Full stop. There's no progression in that sense. You know, things get pushed it open. It's not great. Things are as easy or as hard as you make it in terms of like the difficulty you set it for the opponents and the difficulty that you set it for, you know, your swing input. That's gonna roll out still too out of the heavy. Sometimes the shots don't go as far as you want. So there's probably one of two, potentially both things happening. well, three things. So there's elevation, lie, and wind. The three of those things you have to take into consideration. So if the ball's coming out short because you're in the rough, normally there's a lie percentage here. We have it on simulation mode, but if you have it on classic, there will be a lie percentage. So that's going to tell you, if you're in the heavy rough, that you're going to have a lie range between, say, 70 and 85%. So your shot's going to come out somewhere in that range shorter. If you've got headwind, ball's going to come out shorter. Obviously, more wind, more short. And then the other thing is going to be elevation. Uphill shots go shorter. So if that sounds accurate, overhit that a little bit. That sounds like why you might be missing. I could definitely, oh, come on. I can definitely elaborate a bit more on just like how to read that stuff. Also, Mom Spaghetti, way to fix missing quest section? What do you mean by missing quest section? I know that they fixed the bug where quests were not paying out. I'm now seeing all of my quests, progressing. As far as it being entirely missing, you have to finish, when you get the game, you have to finish those like intro missions and then everything else will show up. Alright, so uphill, tailwind. I'm going to take just a little bit off of this wedge shot. Actually, you know what? Just a little bit of loft because we are on an uphill. Open face. You have no milestone quest shown? Others are missing too? Didn't break enough. Oh, it did. Holy cow. Alright. We'll sandwich the bogey. I haven't heard anything about that. I know that it wasn't working before and they fixed it, because I was having it where like some missions were paying out and other ones were not. I need to fix that contact. I don't know what's going on with that. If you're not in my career, you won't see any of the my career quests. That's a little bit interesting that it does that, Lucas. You would think that you would be able to see, no matter where you were, any of that stuff, but I suppose that is a choice. Still open. Less open, but still open. Gotta finish a little bit more left. Yeah, we're on Legend, Edward. We are on Legend. We're playing currently 1.53 difficulty modifier. So we're on Legend Swing, but we have the transition on. We have the grids on. A marker only. And we have the shot setup feedback. So it's basically like master settings, but with Legend Swing. Missed it. I am not going to put points into lag putt. Feels like a waste to me. Feels like a waste to me, Lucas. In-game different, so it sacrifices your accuracy, but it I think really works on your putt weight. I think that's the big thing. Alright, I'm just trying to be left. I can't afford to be in that bunker to the right. If I had the pick, If I had the pick, then that would be different. From down here, yeah, we can play the spinner up into the hill. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? The pick isn't that great? Yeah, but yeah, it's probably hard to get the distance correct, but like you can't stop it from short-sided. You know what I mean? That's the problem I'm running into now. Is like a full, like just a regular splash shot, short-sided there. I can't hold it. Been enjoying watching TGO golf. The couple of matches I watched some of the opening night stuff, and then the matches that were going on for President's Day were pretty good. They're always on while I'm streaming, so I don't get to watch them personally. But when there's good banter and the matches are close, it's a good time. Oh, that took such a kick to the right. All the way to the back corner. Somewhere out here. Still low. Still low. I mean, it doesn't help that my inputs are not the best on putts. Choked approach and tee shot are nice. I haven't leveled into those ones, but I've also been kind of in the position where like I've been able to hit the partial shots pretty easily. That I think in the grand scheme of things, for me personally, the choke shots are a waste of points. That's not to say that they're not good for some, but for me it just feels like I would like to have the points elsewhere. Drifting left, it feels like. Well, right pin high. Twitch Caster, what's going on? Game looks awesome. Yeah, I've been thoroughly enjoying. It's a good balance of new. There's difficulty in it. The graphical upgrade has been nice. I think it's taken just enough of that jump forward where I'm not sitting here looking at it, and I don't think a lot of people are sitting here looking at it going, man, these graphics just, they feel a bit old or underwhelming. Like, I think we've now reached, at least for me, we've reached the threshold where I'm just like, yeah, this looks pretty solid. You just got your merits for yesterday's daily? Okay, we'll have to check that out then. Once we get out of here. You don't understand the choke drive either? Just feels like a slightly shorter drive, no difference in rollout or anything? Why not just do a partial drive? I guess if you're struggling, right? I guess that would kind of always be the thing, is if you're struggling on hitting those full shots, that's why you would do it. Jay Berg, thank you for the follow. What's going on, Jay? Be able to earn enough points to unlock every single skill? No. I think they said in the dev diary that it's about 2/3. I think is what they said you could get maxed out. Hey, I did not have a good transition on that. Oh man. Jay, I'm just gonna throw this out here for you, man. I appreciate the follows and stuff, and you know, hopefully the intent is truly good, but going into other people's streams and like the first thing you say is, I also stream. It's not a great way to advertise. And more often than not, you're gonna go into a chat and essentially have an entire group of people go, I'm not gonna watch that guy. I remember he's the guy that just came in promoting himself. Yeah, so be respecting them, but dumping your points into everything. Yeah, I mean, I think we're at that point where it's just like, put your points into stuff, play with it, you know, see if you like it, and then at least you had firsthand experience into things. Dang it. Like I put what, 40 points or whatever into I'm blanking on the name of it. The one for Sculptor. The knockdown. I put a bunch of points into the knockdown, and the knockdown hasn't yet been like, oh man, we'll just do a knockdown here. Like, let's try it. It's a lower shot, 4-iron. Like, I feel like here the wind is gonna take it too much, but screw it, let's try it. It's got terrible stats too. Well, we hit him. Yeah, see, the wind still gets at it, and now it's gonna sit. Oh, it's gonna get a kick and roll. I don't know, maybe the knockdown's not so bad. To be fair, that's the first time that there's been like the headwind and stuff. But honestly, that felt like one of the luckier bounces we could have gotten. That's so funny. That is so funny. Oh, we missed it open. Oh, that's 4 degrees open. Even into the headwind. Even into the headwind, at least we've got green to work with here. But yeah, it's only 500 VC, so it's definitely not the end of the world. Definitely not the end of the world. Alright, we're riding the slope. Just a little bit too much pace. Pretty good. Pretty good. Going firmly up the hill. Save it. Also, our wilds generally don't remember if this question's been asked already. No, I didn't play like the end parts of World. We played World, you know, early on, and then just didn't, and then I haven't played, I didn't play Rise either. Just kind of at that point in my life where I can really only pick one game that requires a grind, and this isn't even one that's like super grindy in the grand scheme of things. We are playing some fade here. Okay. I played it more to the left than I thought. But that open and the loft has really killed the distance for me. So we're on the green. We're on the green, but we are not anywhere close. Yeah, hit it a little firm. No shot. No shot that doesn't break. Are you serious? Okay. Okay. I mean, fortunately, it's a 2-rounder, and we've got... Oh, okay. Sam Stevens. He's out here trying to give us a little run for our money. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Because it's releasing in a couple of days. Yeah, I've been seeing stuff because I follow some people on Twitter who are quite big into it. Alright, we've got to play the high drifty shot here. Okay, we managed to hit our shot, leaving it quite left. I mean, perfect control. Perfect control, just thought the wind was going to take us a bit more. Did not like the power on that, yeah. Okay, I mean, unless the guy eagle hold out on 18, I think we're good. I think we're good. Nope, that's me holding the trophy. We got the dub. We got the dub. Easy. We did get outshot by Taylor Pendrith, though, in the second round here. So there's the bigger score discrepancies. I think if you play the single rounders, the score discrepancies aren't too bad. Score discrepancies start to get bigger when you have multiple rounds in. I think we're just too consistent. It may have paid out double XP. I'd have to really watch that. A 73? It must have. It must have. Alright, well. There's another trophy for the trophy case. We got a hat. Nice. Probably won't wear it, but you know. Put it in the collection. Sure, you got it, Troy. You got it, dude. Alright, we're just going with all of the stuff that keeps us composed. Trying to stay composed, because that's... Gotta be consistent. Got some really good putts today. That's a big freaking lie. That's a big freaking lie. Mans is not so clutch on that. Let's go championship, play a Sawana or Sauna, whatever. We're gonna battle Max Homa there next time. That's where the ranked tour was last week. Yeah, I mean, I'm just leaving these guys because we're tier 4 with 2 of them. We need some like 6s and 7s before we move on. So we're just gonna leave that as is. All right, so the question is, where do we go next? All right, another level? Cool beans? I'm not playing Top Golf. Can't make me do it. I think there's one. It's not the season one. I don't think it's the My Career either. One of the very early ones needs us to hit. It's a basic tutorial. Forget which one it is. There's one of them that needs us to do like casual matchmaking. It's this guy, right? I don't want to do casual matchmaking. It's like, but I need to. Ay caramba. All right, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I think we've got some points to put in here. Do you need to? I mean, I would like to get the quest done so I can start progressing tier 2 of it. I don't like that we're just like soft locking ourselves because we're not doing the second level of it, you know? All right. We're still going to keep going for a little bit here. Got to roll quick couple minute break. So thank you all for being here. Greatly appreciate it. If you have not already, follow, liked, and subbed. It goes a long way for me. That's my sales pitch. I know there's a second level to it because yeah, it says like part 1. So there are a couple of them there that say part 1. And I think I think there's another one that says like reach part 3 or 4 or 5. Get in there, Gold Sharpie. Thank you for the follow. All right. So we'll be back in like 3 minutes. Stretch your legs, refill your waters, go to the bathroom, whatever you gotta do, and we'll reconvene here in just a few. BRB.
It's raining.
Ads. Alright, take it easy, doctor. Have a good sleep, dude. Alright, so we got 5 AP to spend. I would assume that we'll just keep pumping points down here. I mean, what can I think that's gonna be max. Putting those both at 61. I think that's fine. And then we can boost those guys from putter fittings when we get those. Probably put like 2 into putt rhythm, and then we'll try and get putt contact similar to putt path, or maybe we put more in, so then you can put like 2 into putt path and 2 into putt rhythm. I think the putt weight's fine. I feel like we hit the weight of our putts. It's the rest of it that we have issues with. All right, so we got a new 2K hat. We got some new blue shorts, very nice. All right, I guess we should see about the casual matchmaking stuff. What even are the options? We could probably do some like shorter games. We've already gotten our win in Divot Derby. We've already gotten our Divot Derby win, so don't need to worry about that. What are like the shorter ones that we can do here? High roller wagers, quick play. Casual 2v2. See, the thing is, let's try one. The thing is, it's Pro-Am swing. 750. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Pro-Am just makes it. That guy's got hickory clubs. That's not good. Yeah, it is. I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm stepping into a trap. Buy at least 2 club sets? Yeah, but if I win. Oh my goodness. I forgot. Forgot that Pro-Am has the straight shots. Like, it's not even. Hey. It's straight shot, but it has the miss. So we had a baby open. Alright, not bad. Trying to hit the straight shots after hitting all the angled shots is really gonna throw me off. Completely forgot that that's on Pro-Am, because Pro is when the swing bias starts to get factored in. I guess it's kind of nice that it doesn't tell your opponent like what club you took and what their distances are. Like, it does actually make it harder for them. Oh, he overpowered. Way open though. Way open. Okay, come on, let's steal this one. Money. Also, the fact that on Pro-Am you have misses, but they're very gentle. They're very gentle. So what is it? You have to, I guess because it's skins, like you both pay in 750, but I guess it's the type of thing you have to win 2 holes outright to make anything. If you push a hole, I guess you can never come out ahead. It's just, at worst you lose 750. At best losing, you lose 250. Winning, you can win 750. I mean, because it's 3 holes, it's at least kind of nice. But outside of that, there you go. Imagine he didn't slice this one. I left it open, but again, the mishits are just so forgiving on Pro-Am. I hate that they're like forcing you, because weren't the casual things in Pro? I mean, they're trying to make it for everybody. But man, playing on Pro-Am is just not. I mean, I guess there's still a skill gap, but it's not quite perfect swing. So you actually have misses once you get up to Pro-Am, but your swing is still straight up and down. So it's also, you have misses. Trying to think here. I'm actually gonna lay this up. You're swinging straight up and down. You have misses. Trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, you don't have the swing bias, but your inputs do matter. There was something that I was thinking of that gets added, but I don't remember. I just didn't want to put myself over here because I didn't like how short-sighted you are. Spin back. Just a touch. I don't know. This is just. It's like I hate that you have to do it, basically. Because the mental side of things is just not. It's not engaging. It is not engaging at all. Because it really comes down to, once you're on this, at least for me, like, your misses are so not penalized. Like, they're penalized, but it's barely anything. You know, it says the degrees, but, like, the result of it is minuscule. Especially coming off a legend, like, it's just like, oh, I missed? If you took away the feedback, like, I wouldn't know. I mean, it was fast. You fleeced the guy, but yeah, I think 2K23 had it all on Pro. I think this is just an attempt at making it inviting to people. Just make sure that this counted. Just make sure that it counted. Yeah, I don't think the Top Golf is in. Was it challenges, right? Okay, well, I mean, it did count. It's gonna give us an Evo tool. This is the big one. So warming up has 3 parts, and really heating up has 4. Which, like, we need ridiculous things. We've got to punch onto greens and reg. The chipping greens and reg, that's fine. Those will show up. Pitching into the furs. How do you... Pitching into furs. What am I... How did I even get that before? Is that like... You're pitching and you miss a like par 5 and 2, so it's still a fur? I thought fur was just off the tee. I don't know, man. That's a weird one. That's a really weird one. Alright. Well, I mean, I guess the question is, do we keep beating up on people for their VC? It feels unfair. I just don't want to play 9 holes. Because if I'm gonna play 1v1, I may as well do it for something. So I guess we high roll again just to try and get through it. What's going on, Pat? Jersey guy, welcome back. Kevo. Albarsha Resort Sands Course. Well, at least we'll get to see some of the courses that we haven't played in a minute. Pretty cool that, you know, they got courses that have been designed basically for TGC, and they've put them on. Yeah, they got the designers to update them for 2K25 and put them in as 2K official courses. Oh, what's going on, Moose? Feeling better? Yeah, he seems like physically good for whatever reason, though. Today was like meltdown over nothing city. Didn't know me for a bully. Pat, I'm just trying to be efficient with my time and get these dang quests done. That's my problem, man. I ain't trying to be a bully. I'm just trying to get these casual matchmaking that I have to get done for the quest. Let's see here. So pitch is not gonna have enough distance, because even with the pitching wedge, that's not gonna be enough. Spinner's gonna be shorter, so yeah, just check this guy. Open, but does your contact even matter in this mode? No, it doesn't. Occasional meltdowns come with the territory. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just, it was like the littlest thing would set him off like into full meltdown mode today. And my wife was just like, you need to talk to him. I was like, okay. It's like I'm sitting here working and I could hear it, you know, on and off throughout the day. How's the learning curve been? It's been pretty good. I found my stride with things, Pat. We still suck at putting. And like putting is even harder, so like I don't make reads and then I miss. Yeah, so I got that going for me. Wish I was like that guy. But like, I found my swing. Yeah, we still miss stuff. Like, we'll get off and still miss stuff, but I have been hitting a lot of perfects across the board, so I found the amount of correction, I guess, correction and shaping that allows me to be as efficient as possible. So, like, we shot 15 under round 1 of the Ranked Master Society, or not Society, Ranked Tours Master. That was by far my best round thus far. But it's also the type of thing, things can still go sideways. You know, I can still either not putt or I can, you know, get myself messed up. So this is really fun. This guy knows what he's doing, and now it's just like a real fun time for everybody. Ah, screw it, I should just play it stock. A little bit open, but again, does it matter? Does it matter? God, I hate that I still am always just like, I'm always catching it on the low side. So a learning curve, you're right-handed, one thumb and right stick, and swap from fade to draw. What a disaster trying to adjust. I started with fade on left stick, one thumb. I mean, I'm right-handed, but I think left stick still makes sense for a right-handed person. I switched from fade to draw, and that made a world of difference in a positive way. Feel the same way, Pat? Yeah, I mean, I think everybody's gonna have a different time adjusting to things. But I feel like it's just, I think initially just gonna be like, you know, there's gonna be a knee-jerk reaction to stuff, but as people play with it and as you find stuff that works for you, got 103, left it open, but I don't have driver off the deck, don't have the OP shot, so I don't know if he's got the OP shot. They gotta nerf that, right? They have to nerf driver off the deck. There's no way it should be full driver distance off the deck. It's just too strong. I don't know. I feel like I'm in a better spot. Having to chip up here. I switched from fade to draw. Almost. Getting another golf game next year or year after maybe EA Sports game fell off? So 2K is always on a 2-year cycle. So theoretically, the next game is going to be 2K27. Now I don't know if they're full stop shifting to a February release, or if they'll go back to the fall of 26. That I'm not 100% certain of. Please stop rolling. This guy beat me on 2 putts. Straight up. Beat me on 2 putts. Pain. Pain, pain, pain. Alright, well, we got 2 more of these to do. No, I don't want to play him again. I don't want to play him again. This guy can putt. I don't want to play a guy who can putt. Give me the incompetent ones. So now we're net 0. And not like the internet company from ages ago. Of course, played in front of hundreds of people last night. Who was playing your course? What course? See, the thing is, Matt, you just don't say it's your course until they compliment it. Oh, Coxter was playing it. And yourself, look at you taking full credit for Coxter's viewership. Gosh darn it. The Open actually did something. I don't know, was it received well, Map? Come on, Kevin, I got places to be. Almost 300 total. I contributed some of that. I passed off some of Zane's viewers that were still around to him, but I contributed to some of that. I wish I could say that, you know, we will have X number of viewers at a certain point in this game cycle. But that would be would not be an accurate thing. We definitely have raised viewership from it, but we are not in the like look at my hey, look at that, we made a putt this time. Look at our hundreds of views. Also played some of the best courses from all 2K23 after, so the comparison was wrong. Like the hey, that course looks good. And then all these other courses, it's like, huh, wow, these ones look great. And yours is just, maybe it's better if it's just forgotten about as opposed to thinking it was bad, you know? What's stark contrast, though? You go from playing somebody who, like, misses every approach shot. Hey, Kevo, finally with the mistake. I don't know what happened there, but door's open. Maybe this is strategy. Maybe this is strategy. Big slinger. A little too far. I was trying to sling it to the back corner. You know what? We've got a putt. Door's open because he's got to splash this one out. That's a pretty steep slope, which I guess is going to take off some of the rollout here. Yeah, alright. Door is wide open. He'll probably make this putt though, so it's probably not as open as I'd like it to be. Prob's not as open as I'd like it to be. Overhit it a little bit too much. It's in the cup. It's in the cup. All right, we took one. We're in the positive, guaranteed. So what if you push the last hole, then that money is just forfeited? Is that how that works in this? I'm just glad we've gone net positive. That last one was painful, just him tying the one hole and then winning the other hole on two very lengthy putts. Alls I know is we don't have to do much more of this once we finish here, so that's what I'm looking forward to. Get me out of the casual matchmaking. I just want to finish so I can start progressing other things. Creating a second My Player for career doesn't reset the challenges? I wouldn't think so. I know that each... Actually, I don't know that. I know that each My character, like... I know that each My Player has their own career mode, but I don't know about the, like, My Career specific challenges. It might, because... Are your clubs available on all characters, or do you have to unlock them for specific ones? Because I don't know, like, do your... I know that your VC is, like, a shared thing, but... Between all the characters, but is the clothing and the clubs and everything shared? One of the challenges is win 60 events, but you need a second character for one of the trophies to win 2 majors with 2 characters. You've won 14 events, just hope it doesn't reset. I don't think it would reset the challenge. I don't think it resets the challenges. Oh, it goes into a playoff. Okay, you don't just push that last hole, you still play for the currency. So this is replay the 17th. This is the one that we got lucky last time and he just missed it way out to the right. I don't see that happening again. What is happening? The same shot. I don't understand. Are they on like a scripted cheat thing? It's like they missed this shot the exact same way. Are they gonna miss this one short the exact same way too? No. I don't know what happened that they did the same shot twice. I just don't know how on this difficulty, like, you missed that the same way 2 times. It was just weird to me. My goal here was just to win the closest to the pin. Hey, 9 birdies in a row. Woo! Came in Pro-Am though. Alright, well, we got our VC back. Got our VC back from this guy. That should have been 4 though, no? We had 1, we beat a guy, and then we lost to this guy and beat this guy. So shouldn't we have gotten to 4 out of 5? They really gonna make me do an additional? I just don't want to. I don't like that it like keeps putting you into the same thing. Because what? That was okay. It was just bugged on that screen. 4 out of 5. All right, we only have to do 1 more. We only have to do 1 more, and then we get that leveled up. Alright, I guess we'll try and fleece 1 more person. Sung Drip Woo. Greenmont Country Club. Alright, let's get after it. See what you got. Such an interesting thing with this because, like, at least in ranked, you have an idea eventually, right, that theoretically you should be pairing up with somebody who knows what they're doing, but on the casual matchmaking, just trying to complete the quests, you have kind of no idea. I kind of figured the last guy was gonna be decent, just because he had the hickory clubs already. But outside of that, there's not much way to know. It's so funny just like having to go back to 2K23 swing feels after being on the diagonal swing for a little bit. It's like, okay, now just try and hit him straight. Let the fleecing commence. Hopefully it's a quick fleece. Ooh, nice. Somebody knows what they're doing. Somebody knows what they're doing. I also know what I'm doing. Sorry, Sung Drip. See, it's funny, like, at what point do you concede it? I feel like in match play, sure, concede it, but in, you know, when there's money on the line, I'm like, take the 4-footer. Putting's not a gimme in this game. 571, but it's downhill. So we should be fine. Should be fine to get there in 2. Yeah, even with the headwind. Crooked lie, but it doesn't matter because it's Pro-Am. Well, I guess this game, the only casual matchmaking we're ever gonna play is gonna be for these missions. I think outside of these quests, there's like no enjoyment for me. I would much rather play like actual ranked matches. Ooh, lucky him, not in the heavy. Oh, this mode has... Okay, so Pro-Am Lucas has no swing bias, but it does have... does have it from the lie. So... this ought to be fun. Yeah, I can't hit a fade. Just, I straight up can't hit a fade. I guess I don't need to, I guess more vertical? Yeah, whatever. I should have taken a practice shot. Like, I can't... I hit a draw shape. I can't hit a fade shape. So we pretty much gave him this hole because we put it OB. Man, super flop. Nice. It didn't matter, but oh my word. I can't believe we're gonna lose money because of that crap. Those are the things like on tour. I need flat lies or left to right lies because of my natural swing shape. Trying to go right to left, we're gonna be taking so many practice swings to try and square ourselves up. Wow, that's so bad. That's so bad. Alright, I mean, I guess good to know that in this game mode, they have the lies, they just don't have the swing bias on. Because that was definitely system shock. Yeah, thing is, I think if we were just in the gray, we would have been fine, but it was because we missed it out into the red that it actually messed us up. Because at the end of the day, it's still Pro-Am, so even though you have those lies, it's very forgiving when you miss it. Still playing the demo, Naveen? Friday's almost here. Honestly, I don't know how people put that much time into into the demo. You know, it was fun, it was good to get reps in. But at the end of the day, it's 9 holes of the same course every single time. Alright, at least it's not like Kevo who could just sink long putts at will. You tried to wait until Friday, couldn't do it? I feel that, and it's, you know, having the early access and people record 11 birdies or better consecutive That's interesting. So it doesn't count that hole that I lost that would have been a bogey as completed. Very, very interesting. Alright, warming up part 1 done. What is the winging it? What is the winging it quest? Which one was that? Alright, let's see what part 2 is. Not too boring because you're new to swing stick. That's fair. I guess we put 12 hours technically into the demo, but I know some people who put like a crazy amount of time into it. Alright, let's see here. So, challenges. Training event, sponsor event, make the cut in 5 events, collect 5 golf balls, and increase your clubhouse pass level by 5. Okay, cool. That one will be very, very passive. Appreciate that. And then we're looking for winging it. Oh, that was the birdies in a row one. Okay, so we're done with the birdies in a row. That was the other. Really enjoying this double XP event? I guess it's working. I don't know. Nothing has been saying 2 XP. So I just am trusting that it is indeed functioning. Didn't fix the quest. Winning the majors towards the GOAT quests aren't tracking. So maybe they fixed most of the quests. Because I have a lot of quests that are tracking now that weren't. So maybe it's just that particular one, Lucas, and maybe some other. Obviously, that's a painful one. And you would hope that there would be some way that it could, like, look in your history of, you know, career and stuff to pull those out, but it likely won't, and you'll have to win it again, which sucks. Alright, I think we're gonna go with the putt contact. We've got these ones leveled up already. We've got this one leveled up already. I think we're gonna go with the putt contact. I don't know if we're gonna go shaping or recovery here. I feel like we'll put some points into recovery. I feel like being able to shape more is probably gonna be pretty handy. Get more shaping with less penalty. Mostly because of loft. I guess that's kind of the question, is how good is shaping? Because it gives us the ability to draw or fade more, so I don't know, like, if you max shaping out, are we gonna be able to move the stick less to get things back to our correction spot? Are we gonna be able to, you know, shape some of those worst lies back to a spot we're more comfortable with? Fellow sculptor? Yeah, Pat. Go for recovery? Yeah, I don't. This is like my toss-up one. I don't really know. Because I don't know how good shaping is when it's maxed. Recovery is pretty straightforward. It's just, it benefits you when you're off. But I've always been one to not be as off. But I mean, this is a new game, so I have to look at it through a new lens. Transition and rhythm. I think we're gonna go more rhythm. Not that it's really a factor. Maybe go mostly rhythm with a little bit of transition. Hemo is struggling. Yeah, I mean, everybody's gonna take to it differently, and it's also gonna be somewhat about build. Got 75 points to spend here still. This shot sucks. I maybe sucks is harsh. We had a good shot with it. Hitting it under the wind is nice, but you hit it so short comparatively, so I don't know. I'm gonna need more testing with this. I'm gonna have to just find like, hey, it's really windy, let me hit a knockdown. And just see if we see how we like it. We hit a really lucky shot with like a really good shot with it at Riviera, but I don't know how much of that was luck. Off the deck feels like it's too OP. I would like to have flop and super flop, but I suck at that shot. We're just gonna have to learn it, I guess. Pick would be good. And we're not gonna go lag putt. I don't know. Like Texas wedge. Maybe we're gonna get to the open and we're gonna be like, oh my god, I wish I had the Texas wedge. But it's a video game, so I might just play a spinner because I can do that. In real life, you'd want a Texas wedge. But you're gonna need Texas wedge to get to green reader. I just don't think you're gonna need to perk it up. So yeah, I got a bunch of skill points. I don't really know where I'm building to yet because I don't have the like upgraded, I don't have the other characters to like build into things. Probably should put points into at least to get the stinger. That way when we have wind, I think we're just already set. Spinner's good. I should boost the pitch shot because we do use the pitch shot. Runner I don't use. Spinner's fully maxed. Approach is max. Probably would be reasonable to put something on the flop. Power picker blast. I don't know how much we're gonna be power picking. The rollout's a little bit more, but sponsors faster. They seem to take forever. Wearing their apparel, using their clothes give more XP. No, so the only way that you get them up faster is if you take them for multiple slots. So like if you take a single sponsor for 2 or 3 spots, they're gonna get more XP per round. If you have 3 different ones like we have now, they're gonna be a slow burn together. Alright, we'll save the 33. That at least gives us a little bit more. We have not gotten to tie spinner territory yet because Clubhouse Pass, we are only 15. But even with the 30% premium XP boost, the XP that we're getting here versus the XP that we're getting for our character and stuff, this has been way lower. But I guess if it wasn't that way, we'd be flying through the Clubhouse Pass so fast. Gotta have content to work through, you know? Gotta have content to work through. I don't know why I'm reloading this Superstore. Oh, hold on. So that's 150. This is an Evo tool and 5 of them for 1,000. So that's putting them at. That's putting those at 100 a pop. I thought it was 1 and 1 for 5 for 1,000, which would be 500, which is why I bought the single one. If I was smart, I would probably 1, 2 for the irons, 2 for the wedges. That's 4. I feel like the level up tokens, because of the way that we're playing, I am gonna buy it. Like 5 golf balls? What? Oh, is that just triggering like the golf balls? Like, is that just retroactively doing it? It must be. Price of the game remained the same even after the drop. So the price of the game will be full price for a while. Eventually they do put it on sale, but it does run at full price most of the time, at least historically. Okay, so now filled out the golf balls. Unfortunately, we have to do 5 more career sponsor events and stuff. It doesn't count ones that we've done in the past, but that's okay. This one is going to be like, I'm going to have to intentionally go out of my way to do the punch and pitch ones in like some sort of local match, which I hate. But it's like, you kind of want to do it so that as you're playing other rounds, I think once we get Gers for the chip to 10 out of 10, then I'll have to play like a local match where I'm just playing pitch and punch shots. Late spring or summer, yeah, it's gonna depend on like how the game is doing, and also how you know, how other games and stuff that they have coming out, and if they're trying to revitalize things. And then eventually it typically goes on, or at least the last 2 games have gone on the free PlayStation Plus monthly, but what would normally be like this September, I don't know if that's going to be the case with the game releasing this year, so I don't know if it'll end up like next February in like the off, basically, year in between games, if they'll put it on that to try and get a resurgence a little bit. But that's obviously way out in the future. I wouldn't want to be waiting that long. Yeah, waiting for a sale is one thing. Waiting for it to be free, at that point, I would say you probably are very, very, very casually interested in it. All right. All right. That is gonna do it for us this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern. Twitch, YouTube, all the places. We'll see what our daily quests are. We've got some My Career, we've got some ranked stuff to do. We'll be live Monday through Thursday this week at night, and then Friday we're going to be streaming during the day, about 7 a.m. to about 3 p.m. Eastern. So be on the lookout for that stuff. Appreciate y'all being here, hanging out. If you haven't, follow, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It goes a long, long way for me. And also, join the Discord, keep up with when we go live, any changes to the stream schedule, all that stuff. Yeah, I think that's about all I've got. It is late, so I'm just gonna get out of here. Go off, find somebody else to watch. I'm not gonna. There's not really many people on anyway, and yeah, it's late. I gotta get to bed. So yeah, I think that's all I've got. I'm gonna work on, not tonight because we streamed later. Probably tomorrow night I'm gonna work on recording My Career video to hopefully get out on Thursday, so we can start a career mode. We'll probably do some sort of true sim. I don't know exactly how that's gonna look yet. There is a poll on YouTube in the post, so go and take a look at that if you want to have some input. I'll probably record that tomorrow night for Thursday, and then hoping to maybe have some sort of tips video for Friday, but not 100% certain if I'll get that done. Anywho, have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll see you here tomorrow. Bye.